racing fans. Welcome to racing action from Flamboro Downs for this Sunday evening. Our first race will go to post in approximately 15 minutes. Let's get a look at the changes on this evening's card of racing. Note in race number 1, number 6, TJ Bliss, an equipment change, blind to Pelling Pacifier. That is blind to Pelling Pacifier. In race number 2, number 4, All She Can, blind to Can't See Back. That's blind to Can't See Back. And 5, Stay Safe, changing aluminum to steel shoes up front. Aluminum to steel up front. Races 3 through 7 have no changes. No changes races 3 through 7. Race 8, number 3, Leases All In, changing Can't See Back to Blind Bridle. That's Can't See Back to Blind Bridle. 9th race, number 3, Private Dance, changing steel to aluminum shoes. That is steel to aluminum shoes on all 4. And the 10th race, number 2, Broken, is adding blinkers. Blinkers added to number 2, Broken, in the 10th. Field on post parade for race number one. One is news writer Anthony Hunt from Egg Crone and Hunt Racing. Number two is Delightful You, Sean Stacy for Landmark 17 Racing and David Reed and Dave McDonald and BC Reichelt Stables. Number three is Bunny Rabbit Hustle, Austin Surrey for Joe Pereira and James Barry. Four is Century Larissa, Travis Henry for Gerard Damaris and Tommy Collings. Five is Sabal Amelia, Jason Ryan for Otis Hall and Necessito Racing and Sean Dunnett. And number six, TJ Bliss, Sammy Filia for JF McGuire and John Allaire and JP Nadeau and Steve LaPerriere. Number seven, Scrunchy, Blair Burgess, drives and trains for Burgess Racing and James Walker and Scrunchy Stable. Number eight is Windsor Patty, Daryl Thiessen for Gabby Sasso and Jeffrey Korchesny and Mart West Racing and Tony Arts. Nine is Aurora, Travis Cullen for Jason Woodward and Sean Hannigan. It's a field of nine for race number one. Let's get a look at this field. It is a field of fillies and mares, maidens on the pace. And we'll start with number four, Century Larissa, and one that has had two starts and was decent in both. In fact, the last race was post 7 and got away third. It shuffled back, was all the way back to 7th at 3/4 if they came on to be beaten just a length and 3/4. Good final quarter of 29 and was second here in her debut April the 13th. Century Larissa, Travis Henry, Gerard Damaris, strong connections, and is, I think, a value at 5-1. Number three, Bunny Rabbit Hustle, is one that had a lot of hustle last race, got caught at the finish after leading a good chunk of the race, beaten just a length, and one also that did score a win here back at the 30th of March, and now has 4 top 3 finishes and 6 starts. Bunny Rabbit Hustle, Austin Sorry for Joe Pereira, a contender in this first race, 6-1. Number 5, Sabal Amelia, sent up by Otis Hall. This is one that hasn't won yet in 9 starts, but 6 of those 9 starts have resulted in top 3 finishes. Last time out at London, left from post 7 and came on late to finish third. Sabal Amelia is definitely a contender in here. Jason Ryan for Otis Hall, getting a ton of love at 6-5. And one more is number 1, News Writer. And News Writer's had just one start, and it was last year in August at Grand River, but is one that shows qualifying with a decent back half after a relaxed opening half, and maybe News Writer from the inside can leave well enough and be a factor for a share on the ticket. Is getting a fair amount of love at 5-1 on the board. Gate is rolling for race number 1. News Rider, Delightful You, Bunny Rabbit Hustle on the inside. In the center, Century Larissa and Sublimelia. To the outside, TJ Bliss, Scratchy, Windsor Patty, and the second tier, Aurora. Field 4, race number 1. We have a starter's recall. Starter's recall. The first race on a Sunday night at Flamboro Downs. Take 2. Field 4, race number 1. Is at the start of the rough end. Century Larissa, Bunny Rabbit Hustle, TJ Bliss down to the inside, Delightful You. And then it is Sublimelia, but as the field sprints around the turn, it is Century Larissa to come on and get the lead. TJ Bliss is second, racing third. Bunny Rabbit Hustle, then Delightful You. News Rider is fifth away. Sublimelia is sixth, seventh is Aurora, trailing pair Scrunchy and Windsor Patty. TJ Bliss at 11-1 came on to get the lead over Century Larissa. Opening quarter 27-1, and now Century Larissa is going to reclaim the front. TJ Bliss fills the pocket. Bunny Rabbit Hustle third. Then Delightful You is fourth, and News Rider is racing to the outside fifth now. Then it is back to Sublimelia and Aurora and Scrunchy and Windsor Patty. And the field comes off the turn off at 27-1 opening quarter, heading up to the half with Century Larissa on top. Century Larissa at 8-5, leading TJ Bliss a length and a half with Bunny Rabbit Hustle racing third, and now is going to hustle first over, giving cover on the outside to Delightful You. Sublimelia travels to the outside, but about 6 lengths off the lead. News Rider on the inside is also about a half dozen lengths from the front. Then it is back to Scrunchy, Aurora, Windsor Patty, Century Larissa with the lead. On the outside, working up closer, Bunny Rabbit Hustle. Off a 58 half, they head to 3/4, and Bunny Rabbit Hustle has the front. Delightful You goes off stride. Bunny Rabbit Hustle leads at a length, and on the inside, Century Larissa could not hold off Bunny Rabbit Hustle. And now TJ Bliss has popped out from third, taken over second, and now is moving against Bunny Rabbit Hustle. Bunny Rabbit Hustle and TJ Bliss. Aurora has come on late to pick up third, and now fourth is Windsor Patty from last to come on and get fourth. On down the stretch drive they come, and closing ground TJ Bliss, and up the inside Aurora. 3 across the track, TJ Bliss. TJ Bliss on the outside wins him. Bunny Rabbit Hustle second, Aurora third, and Windsor Patty fourth. 159 flats. There's the winner of race 1, number 6, TJ Bliss. Sammy Villiers, the winning driver. The trainer is Jean-Francois McGuire. The owners Jean Dallaire, Jeff McGuire, and Steve LaPerriere, and JP Nadeau. It's the first win this year and second lifetime for TJ Bliss, a 3-year-old Big Jim Bay filly. The first race payouts, number 6, TJ Bliss, 25.40 and 36.70. 3 Bunny Rabbit Hustle, $5.280, and 9 Aurora, $12.60. $2 exactor, $213. Dollar try, $847.85. And a 20-cent super, $1,851.78. The first race order finish from the top is a 592 681 743. That's 592 681 743 on the bottom. Field for the second race on Parade 1, full of personality. Austin Sorry for Tess Waxman and J.R. Plot. Number 2 is Risk of a Thunderstorm. Jay Harris for Jacob Roberts. Number 4 is All She Can. Daryl Thiessen for Wayne Smith. Number 3, Small Town Bad Girl. Paul McKenzie for Daryl Lever, Leanne Davidson, and James Grant. Number 6, Mississippi Rose. Jason Ryan for Mark Goddard and William Brown. 7, Jules Diamond Eyes. Sammy Filia for Brett Lester and Rebecca Williamson. And there is 5, Stay Safe. Todd Ratchford for Ken Ellis and Daniel Delamere. Let's get a look at this field for the second race. Fillies and mares on the pace. Purse of $5,000. We'll start with number 1, Full of Personality. 1 to 9 on the board. Dominant win here last time out, and gets another try in the same bottom class. And Full of Personality is one that also was second to start before that. Gets off the gate well, has the inside, and should have a pretty strong chance to dominate this one. 1 to 9 on the board, though. No value at all. Number 7, Jules Diamond Eyes, hasn't drawn well, but raced well in each of the last couple. Second beaten ahead and third beaten 3/4 of a length. Jules Diamond Eyes is one that definitely has a decent shot in here. Jules Diamond Eyes has only one win, though, in 13 starts this year, and was winless in 23 last year. So, and then the tough post position as well. But Jules Diamond Eyes, certainly the form is good of late. Sammy Filia for Brett Lester, currently 11 to 1. Number 5, Stay Safe, changing aluminum to steel shoes up front, and was 7th last time out. But the start before that was third beaten just a length in this class. Needs to bounce back to that level. Stay Safe has shown some flashes, but has had trouble putting it all together this year. Look at last year, though. $54,000 earned in 37 starts. This is one with a lot of back class, more than $250,000 a lifetime, but now is an 8-year-old. Stay Safe. Todd Ratchford for Kenny Ellis, looking to get her season back rolling. 5 to 1. And number 2, Risk of a Thunderstorm, was beaten just 3/4 of a length just 2 races ago. Last race backed away badly at the finish, but that was up against the class above this one, so comes back down into this level. Maybe will rebound. Risk of a Thunderstorm, I think, has a good chance to possibly get a pocket trip following out Full of Personality. That could help. Jay Harris for Jacob Roberts. Gate is rolling for the second. Full of Personality, Risk of a Thunderstorm on the inside. In the center, small town bad girl, all she can, and stay safe into the outside, Mississippi Rose and Jules Diamond Eyes. It's a field of 7 for the second race. And the field for the second race is at the start of the rough, and all she can gets out with full of personality. Risk of thunderstorm, Mississippi Rose as they drive around that turn. Small town bad girl. Then further back, stay safe and trailing is Jules Diamond Eyes, and full of personality has got the front. Risk of a thunderstorm is second away. Then all she can and small town bad girl. Stay safe, Mississippi Rose and Jules Diamond Eyes, full of personality. 1 to 5 on the board as they race their way past that opening quarter. And full of personality, leads at a length and 3/4, 27 and 4 opening panel. All she can is position third. Small town bad girl, then stay safe, Mississippi Rose and Jules Diamond Eyes. Full of personality, leads the field off the turn. Risk of a thunderstorm at 18 to 1 is second in behind the heavy favorite. And racing third, all she can is still on the pylons, as is Small Town Bad Girl. Then stay safe in Mississippi Rose and Jules Diamond Eyes. It's full of personality. 57 and 3 halftime, 29 and 4 second panel. And full of personality. Risk of a thunderstorm on the inside, and moving on the outside is all she can, but still about 4 off the lead of full of personality as they work their way on down the backstretch. Full of personality is full of pace and now leads by about 4. Risk of a thunderstorm, then all she can. Small town bad girl, then stay safe, and Mississippi Rose and Jules Diamond Eyes is still trailing. It is full of personality. 3/4, 125 and 4, and full of personality. Risk of a thunderstorm, all she can, and grabbing fourth is stay safe, and then on the inside, small town bad girl. Jules Diamond Eyes and Mississippi Rose on down the stretch drive they come. Full of personality is cruising at the finish. Full of personality, under wraps to take it. Risk of a thunderstorm second. All she can third, and stay safe fourth. 155 and 2. Full of personality. Back in front of us, one full of personality. Winning drive to Austin, sorry. Full of personalities, a 4-year-old Captain Crunch Bay mare, owned by Tess Waxman and J.R. Plot. Tess Waxman is the trainer. It's the 4th win this year, 5th lifetime, full of personality. 155 and 2. The second race payouts: 1 full of personality, 270, 210, 210. 2 risk of thunderstorm, 940 and 440. And 4 all she can, 330. $2 exactor, 1830. Dollar try, 42.70. Dollar super, 160.95. The $2 double, 39.50. The second race order of finish from the top down in program order is 1273456. That's 1273456 on the bottom. Field for the third on parade. Won by Maserati. Travis O'Connor for Frank Mancini. Number 2 is Fire Shine. 2 claims entered. Austin Sorry for Mitchell Turney and Brett Riley. Number 3 is Gypsy Merlot. Brett McDonald for Ron McDonald. And 4 is Handbag of Cheesy. Sammy Filia for Randy Earl and Corey Guthrie. Number 5, Little Bearcat, Travis Henry for Guy Chrétien. And 6, All-Star Finest, Todd Ratchford for Gord Dancitovic and Bob and Zoran Dancitovic. Well, fans, let's get a look at this field for the third. And number 1, my Maserati, 7-5 on the board right now, as a lot of money has come for Fireshine, who has 2 claims entered. But my Maserati raced really well here from post 7 to win 2 races ago, and then last race from way off the pace to come on and finish second to Cora. And my Maserati has 3 real good races in the past 4 starts and is back in the same class as second last time out. Only difference is gets the inside and could blast out and use less energy getting there, and that could be the difference. 6-5 on the board. Number 2, Fireshine, is one that was second at London in a straight 8,000 claimer, and second beaten just a length in 58. And Fireshine overall is one that has 6 wins on the year, 11 out of 15 in the top 3. Fireshine and Austin Sorry for Mitchell Turney. You see a lot of good form, only 1 poor start in all of the ones on the program page, the last 7 on the program page. Correction, the last 8 on the program page. Fireshine is currently 4-5, 2 claims in. Number 4, Handbag of Cheesies, is one that missed a lot of time before that last start. Missed a couple of months, and yet Handbag of Cheesies was able to race reasonably well, finished the mile strongly, 28-2 final quarter, and maybe could come on now. I think Handbag of Cheesies might be the big sleeper play in here, 17-1. Look, this is one that had 15 top 2 finishes last year. Handbag of Cheesies, I think, can be a contender in this class. Sammy Filia for Randy Ertl. Love the price, 16-1. And number 3, Gypsy Merlot, is one that's got a couple of wins on the year. Last time out was pretty good. Second beaten a length and a half. Now, that was in the class below this one. And what was third in this class just 2 races ago, Gypsy Merlot. Brett McDonald for Ron McDonald. Gypsy Merlot is 6-1. Fans have gone to 2 Fireshine with 2 claims in, but I'm on 1, my Maserati, 3-2. Gate is rolling for race number 3. Field of 6 taking up positions. My Maserati and Fireshine on the inside. In the center, Gypsy Merlot, Handbag of Cheesies, and the outside, Little Bearcat and All-Star Finest. Field of 6 for the third. The field for the third race, turning into the stretch drive, gathering speed. Here they come. And They're at the start and they're off. The inside four straight out together. My Maserati and Fireshine. Then it is Gypsy Merlot, Handbag of Cheesy's Little Bearcat, and All-Star Finest. They get away in program order. My Maserati's got the lead. Fireshine is in the pocket. Gypsy Merlot, three off the pace, is racing third. Then fourth is Handbag of Cheesy's and Little Bearcat, and All-Star Finest is trailing the field. My Maserati, a co-favorite at 6-5 with Fireshine, who is also 6-5, and it is my Maserati by a length and a half at that opening quarter in 27-4. Gypsy Merlot is third, then Handbag of Cheesy's and Little Bearcat, and All-Star Finest. The field works their way off the turn. My Maserati looks for a second panel breather now of a 27-4 opener. Fireshine is second. Gypsy Merlot is third. Then Handbag of Cheesy's Little Bearcat and All-Star Finest positions unchanged, and they're all in a line. 57-2, 29-3 second panel. My Maserati and Travis Cullen on into the backstretch. Fireshine is still biding time in the pocket. Gypsy Merlot, nobody's pulled to the outside just yet. Then Handbag of Cheesy's and Little Bearcat of now. Handbag of Cheesy's is starting to munch on the outside, and then it is back to Little Bearcat and All-Star Finest, and they head to three quarters. My Maserati leads it right now by about a length and three quarters. 126 and 1 3/4 time. My Maserati. Fireshine is trying to close. Then on the outside, Handbag of Cheesy's, Gypsy Merlot, and Little Bearcat. All-Star Finest has dropped out of it. My Maserati. Fireshine. Handbag of Cheesy's is on the outside and gobbling up ground. On down the stretch front they come. My Maserati. Fireshine. Handbag of Cheesy's. Now Fireshine is coming. Fireshine and Handbag of Cheesy's. Fireshine wins it. Handbag of Cheesy's was second, my Maserati third, and then Little Bearcat fourth, 156 and 1. There's a look at the winner, Fireshine. Austin Sorry, the winning driver. Fireshine, trained by Mitchell Tierney, owned by Brett Riley. 7-year-old always a virgin brown mare. Fireshine in 156 and 1. 26th lifetime win, 7th this year. The third race payouts to Fireshine, 450, 250, and 250. For Handbag of Cheesy's, 1280 and 470, and One, my Maserati, 260. $2 exactor, 42.30. Dollar Tri, 42.40. Dollar Super 100, 13.90. 20-cent Super is 22.78. And fans, here's a special announcement. Larry Hughes is now down 1-0. The third race claim to fire shine the new trainer, Mike Stamp. The third race order finish from the top. 3-1-5-2-4-6. That's 3-1-5-2-4-6 on the bottom. Field on post parade for race number 4-1 is Kiss Cam. Sean Stacy drives and trains for David Reed and Nancy Malik and Dan Bertrand and Robert Gillespie. Number 2 is Oh So Perfect. George Ketros drives and trains for Peter Albrecht and Martin Kepfer. 3 is Apple Pie Moonshine. Brett McDonough for Ron McDonald. Number 4 is Sporting a Smile. Todd Ratchford for Earl McLeod and Clifton Hobbs. 5 is Century Lyric. Travis Henry for Gerard Demers and Tommy Collings. Number 7, Release the Wicked. Jason Ryan for Tim Myers and Boris Loss. 8 is Autumn Honey. Mike Horner drives and trains for R.A.W. Equine and Mark Horner. And 6, Shimar's Lady Lucy. Austin Surrey for Sheila Lewis. Field of 8, race number 4. Let's look at this field for the 4th race. And we'll start with number 4, Sporting a Smile. 7-2 on the board. I think this might be a wide open dash because Autumn Honey on the outside has drawn poorly, and Sporting a Smile is one that did sport the lead for a long way last time out before being beaten a length and a quarter, finishing 3rd. And now this will be the 3rd start off of a layoff, and one that did win at Grand River last year in 59. Had 5 starts as a 2-year-old and did have 2 top 2 finishes. One at Grand River with the win and one at Clinton finishing 2nd. Sporting a Smile. Todd Ratchford for Earl McLeod. I think is one that should have a shot in here. 9-2. Number 8, Autumn Honey. Well, did win here last time out, and it was from a bit off the pace, so maybe can handle post position 8. This is also a 3rd start off of a layoff. Had 2 starts as a 2-year-old. Now comes back making a 3rd start of the 3-year-old campaign. Autumn Honey, Mike Horner, driving and training this one. Autumn Honey, 4-5 from the outside. That post 8 might make her vulnerable. That's why I went looking elsewhere and landed on Sporting a Smile. Number 2, Oh So Perfect. Well, definitely less than perfect the last 2 races, a 10th and a 9th at Mohawk, but now getting away from Mohawk, getting a good post position here. Oh So Perfect does show a 56-4 back half last time out. In fact, after a 30-2 opening quarter, the next 3 quarters were pretty good. Oh So Perfect, I think, is one that could be better here. 4-1 is getting a fair amount of love. And number 3, Apple Pie Moonshine, is one that made a break last race. So Apple Pie Moonshine, first order business, needs a flat line. But you also see 2nd beaten a nose in back-to-back starts, March 30th and April 6th. So we know that Apple Pie Moonshine, if she can stay flat, she's one that could be a factor for a share. Brett McDonough for Ron McDonald, and Apple Pie Moonshine 5-1. Fans have gone to number 8, Autumn Honey, but I've gone to 4, Sporting a Smile at 5-1. field for the fourth race, taking up positions. Kiss Cam, oh so perfect. Apple Pie Moonshine on the inside, and the center is Sporting a Smile and Century Lyric. To the outside, She Mars Lady Lucy, Release the Wicked, and Autumn Honey. It's field of 8. Race number 4. Field for the fourth race is at the start of the rough, and She Mars Lady Lucy spots the field about 10 lengths, and Century Lyric gets out well with Oh So Perfect, and then it is Kiss Cam, Apple Pie Moonshine. On around that first turn they go. Century Lyric is able to grab a lead of 4 lengths already. Autumn Honey, leaving from the outside, is racing, is sharing second with Oh So Perfect with inside advantage, and Kiss Cam is fourth. Then Apple Pie Moonshine, and Sporting a Smile is further back, and then it is Release the Wicked and She Mars Lady Lucy. Century Lyric at 14 to 1 has the lead. Autumn Honey, the 8 to 5 favorite, was able to leave well and get into the pocket position. 28 and 2 the opening quarter. No So Perfect is third. Kiss Cam is fourth, and Apple Pie Moonshine. Then Sporting a Smile, Release the Wicked, and She Mars Lady Lucy. Off at 28 and 2 opening quarter. The field hustles up towards the half, and Century Lyric, Autumn Honey second, Oh So Perfect, and now Apple Pie Moonshine starts to work on the outside first over. Kiss Cam, and now Sporting a Smile on the outside is gaining a bit of ground. Then it is back to Release the Wicked and She Mars Lady Lucy. Off of 59 and 1 halftime, Century Lyric with that 30 and 4 second panel breather, now trying to hold off Apple Pie Moonshine, and Autumn Honey is on the inside third. Oh So Perfect is racing fourth, and then Kiss Cam, and Sporting a Smile is on the outside sixth, about 4 off the lead. Then Release the Wicked, and Oh So Perfect made a break in stride. And now coming on to take a slim lead is Apple Pie Moonshine. Century Lyric tries to fight back on the inside, and Autumn Honey was able to get out 3 wide. Then on the inside is Kiss Cam, then Sporting a Smile, Release the Wicked, and Autumn Honey now is driving 3 wide. Autumn Honey and Apple Pie Moonshine. On down the stretch drive they come. Autumn Honey, Apple Pie Moonshine, and a late push from Release the Wicked. As they come to the finish, Autumn Honey is going to win. Then Release the Wicked, Apple Pie Moonshine, and Sporting a Smile. Mile 2 minutes 1/5. Back in front of the winner of race 4, number 8, Autumn Honey. Winning drive to Mike Horner. Mike's also the trainer. The owner is RAW Equine and Mark Horner. Autumn Honey is a 3-year-old Captain Crunch Bay filly. Second win in 3 starts this year. A second win lifetime for Autumn Honey. Fourth race, number 8, Autumn Honey, 530, 360, 330. 7, Release the Wicked, 1189, 73. Apple Pie Moonshine, 380. $2 exactor, 53.60. Dollar Try, $200.05. Dollar Super, 403.15. Dollar Pick 3, 15.40. Fourth race, order of finish from the top is a 683. 45721. That's 683 45721 on the bottom. Field on Post Parade 1, She's Lawless, Dale Spence for Mackenzie Spence and Shen Go. Number 2, Safe Passage, Daryl Thiessen for Mike McLennan and Phyllis McLennan. 3 is Ace 44 Rebel, Semi-Philly for Greg Gilmore and Dana White. 4 is Maple Shadow, Scott Young for Anita Willett and Luke Willett and Colin Kelly. Number 5, Wind Sun Coco, Travis Henry for Dale Hurd and Antonio Tangretta. 6, Northern Halo, Austin Sorry for Sean Stacy and Steve Klonowski. Number 7, In to Go, Brett Madonna for John Marshall and Robin Cassidy. 8 is Ariel's Bet, Travis Cullen for Jody Cullen. Field of 8. Race number 5. Let's get a look at this field for the Super High 5. Now we'll look at 1, She's Lawless first, and although the other 2 cappers have gone to the 6 as their pick, 1, She's Lawless, one thing, this is one that was flying last time late. In fact, one that, Post 1 really doesn't benefit her all that much because she does her work from off the pace, but look at the last 4 races. 2 wins and 2 seconds. She's Lawless. If there's enough pace to run at, she could be flying late again. Although maybe we see different tactics, but so far, She's Lawless. The way that I remember She's Lawless, and of course what we've seen recently is this is an off-the-pace horse. Dale Spence for Mackenzie Spence, 6-5. Number 6, Northern Halo, is one that dominated in each of the last 2 races. Blasted to the front. Last time, that was Post 6 in this class and won pretty handily. Now, beat She's Lawless, who came flying to get second. So I'm banking on She's Lawless being able to turn the tables. Northern Halo, even money in the board. All the money's come for the 1 and the 6 here in this 5th race, and Northern Halo is certainly logical the way that she was dominant in each of the last couple and has 4 wins on the year. Others, how about number 4, Maple Shadow? Well, Maple Shadow is one that also has been racing very well. 4 consecutive top 2 finishes, so really tough to leave her off the exactor ticket. But Scott Young and Anita Willett with Maple Shadow. I did use this one for 3rd, but I think I could see her splitting the top 2. 7 out of 11 in the top 2 on the year. And is currently 4-1. And number 3, Ace 44 Rebel, did finish 3rd last time out at London and also was a winner here in this class just 3 races ago. So Ace 44 Rebel, Semi-Philia for Craig Gilmore, also is a consideration and at a better price of 10-1. Gate is rolling for race number 5. She's Lawless, Safe Passage on the inside with Ace 44 Rebel. In the center, Maple Shadow, Wind Sun Coco. To the outside, Northern Halo and In to Go and Ariel's Bet. It's a field of 8 for race number 5. There at the start of the rough, and Maple Shadow is going to blast out with Northern Halo. Safe passage, Ace 44 Rebel. Field sprints into the first turn. Maple Shadow's got the lead, but safe passage on the inside. Northern Halo is still pressing. Northern Halo and Maple Shadow. Northern Halo on the outside now is going to come on and clear to the front. Maple Shadow is second. Safe passage is third away. Then it is Ace 44 Rebel, and in to go. Wind Sun Coco. Back to She's Lawless, and then Ariel's Bet is trailing the field. Northern Halo at 4 to 5 grabs the lead in 28, and now we'll look for a second panel breather, and is in front by 2 1/4. Maple Shadow at 4 to 1 is racing second. Safe passage third. Ace 44 Rebel is fourth, and then it is in to go. She's Lawless starts to the outside now. Then Wind Sun Coco and Ariel's Bet. But it is Northern Halo leading as they come up towards the half, and the advantage of our Maple Shadow is a length and a half, and safe passage third. Ace 44 Rebel fourth, and now She's Lawless is already kicking in and is coming on the outside and sharing fifth. 57 and 2 halftime, and sharing fifth within to go on the inside. Then Wind Sun Coco and Ariel's Bad. Northern Halo still leading Maple Shadow by a length and 3/4, and third safe passage, but now Ace 44 Rebel to the outside is about to take over third, and has done so. Safe passage fourth, and now She's Lawless is out 3 wide in closing ground, and in to go 3/4, 126 and 1. Northern Halo still the one to beat. Ace 44 Rebel is second. Maple Shadow third, and She's Lawless to the outside is charging late. It is Northern Halo as they come on down the stretch drive. Northern Halo, Ace 44 Rebel. Northern Halo, Ace 44 Rebel, and Maple Shadow as they come to the finish. It's close. Northern Halo and Ace 44 Rebel in a photo with Maple Shadow third, 155 and 2. Back in front of us is number 6, Northern Halo. Driving hat trick for Austin Sorry. Northern Halo, trained by Sean Stacy, the owner of Steve Klonowski. It's the 5th win on the season, 7th lifetime for Northern Halo. The 5th race payout 6 Northern Halo, 380, 250, 220, 3 Ace 44 Rebel, 470, 340, For Maple Shadow, $3. $2 Exactor, 15.10. Dollar Try, 26.15. 20-cent High Five, 40.85. 20-cent Pick Five, 123.65. field for the sixth race on parade. One Nasty Reputation, Austin Sorry for Gary Rive and Ashley and Matthew Rive Bohannick. Number 2 is Bookie Baby, Scott Kohler for Renee Sampson. 3 is Pretty Missy May, Daryl Thiessen for Ken Middleton Jr. and James Grant. 4 is Sake Bomb, Jay Harris for Jacob Roberts and Triple S Equine. 5 is Dally Delight, Brent Madonna for J.C. Woodward and Arlene McIntyre. And number 6, Red Trans Am, Travis Henry for Brett Lester and Rebecca Williamson. It's a field of 6. For race number 6, let's get a look at this field. I want to start with number 3, Pretty Missy May. And look, did make a couple of breaks last time out, but Pretty Missy May in this bottom class, I think has a pretty decent chance. Was fourth beaten just a length here in this class 2 races ago. And also in this class 4 races ago, wired a field at London. I look for Pretty Missy May to have a chance to bounce back. Now, only 1 win this year and last year, but look, in this bottom class, you don't get a lot in the way of form. Pretty Missy May, I think, can rebound. Daryl Thiessen for Ken Middleton Jr., 5-2. Number 5, Dally Delight. Raced better last race and maybe could build off of that last race. Does have 3 runner-up finishes on the year. Dally Delight, Brent Madonna for J.C. Woodward, is 2-1. Number 1, Nasty Reputation, is one that's light in the top 3 record overall this year, but a better post position and has at times flashed. You see a start here March the 16th, was able to get to the front from the trailer post and led a long way before finishing 3rd. Nasty Reputation on the inside. Maybe could flash that gate speed in here and stick around for a top 3. Austin Sorry already with 3 wins on the evening. Nasty Reputation sent up a Gary Rive is 7-2. And one more is number 4, Sake Bomb. And, well, last race kind of bombed. Finished 8th, well beaten. But just the start before it was pretty good. A solid 3rd. Maybe could bounce back. Has 2 wins in 9 starts on the year. Sake Bomb, Jay Harris for Jacob Roberts. And is currently even money. Gate is rolling for the 6th. Nasty Reputation, Bookie Baby on the inside. In the center, Pretty Missy May and Sake Bomb. And to the outside, Dally Delight and Red Trans Am. Field of 6. It's race number 6. Field for the 6th race. In the stretch drive, gathering speed, approaching the start. They're at the start of the rough. Pretty Missy Bay, Sake Bomb, and Nasty Reputation on the inside. Then Dally Delight, Red Trans Am, and Bookie Baby as the field works on around that first turn. And Pretty Missy May has a lead of about half a length. Pretty Missy May, Sake Bomb is racing second. Now has come on to get the lead on the outside and will try to clear to the front of her Pretty Missy May. And Sake Bomb at 3-1 has taken the lead from Pretty Missy May, who's also 3-1. Nasty Reputation third. Dally Delight, the 6-5 favorite, is fourth right now. Then Red Trans Am and Bookie Baby. 28-1 opening quarter. And Sake Bomb 3-1 leads on around the turn over Pretty Missy May. Nasty Reputation third. Dally Delight, then Red Trans Am and Bookie Baby. And it is Sake Bomb and Jay Harris with a lead of a length and a half. Pretty Missy May tucked into the pocket and to the outside. Dally Delight now is moving on the outside and is only 3 off the lead. Then Nasty Reputation is racing fourth. Then Red Trans Am and back to Bookie Baby. On down the back stretch they go, and Sake Bomb still has the lead, but Pretty Missy May is getting the trip, and on the outside, Dally Delight is about 2.5 lengths from the front. Then it is Nasty Reputation, Red Trans Am, and Boogie Baby. But Sake Bomb still has the lead. Sake Bomb and Pretty Missy May racing on the inside, sharing second with Dally Delight on the outside. Now Dally Delight has come on to take over second, and is a length and a half back, and Pretty Missy May is third. Nasty Reputation fourth, 126 and 3 the 3/4 time. Sake Bomb leads as they turn for home. Dally Delight on the outside is coming. Sake Bomb, Dally Delight, Pretty Missy May up the inside. 3 across the track as they come to the finish, but on the outside, Dally Delight wins it. Sake Bomb was second, Pretty Missy May third. Nasty Reputation fourth, 156 and 2. There's the winner of the 6th race, 5 Dally Delight. Brett McDonald, the winning driver. Dally Delight, 6-year-old Dally Bay mare, owned by Arlene McIntyre, J.C. Woodward. J.C. is also the trainer. First win of the year for Dally Delight, 10th a lifetime. The 6th race, payouts 5 Dally Delight. 470, 250, 210. For Sake Bomb, 310, 263. Pretty Missy May, 270. $2 exact or 25.20. Dollar try, 27.70. Dollar super, 50.30. 20-cent pick 4, 10.98. The sixth race order finish from the tops of 463-215. That's 463-215. Fans, no driver change in race number 10. Number 7, Clodombayama, Steve Houdon. Steve Houdon will drive 7, Clodombayama, in the 10th. Field 4 race number 7 is on parade. 1 Ace 44 Daisy. Brent McDonough, Jared Mann, Ron Nobes, and Charles Gazzola. Number 2 is Big Diamond. Sammy Filia for Robert Kyle Fellows and Lillian and Kevin and Brian Ladner. Number 3 is B3PO. Scotty Quilliver, Ken Oliver. 5 is First Philly Chip. Jason Ryan for Mitchell Tierney and East Coast Captains. 4 Black to Reality. Austin Sorey for Mary Landberg and Nora Parks and James Grant. And number 6, Dangerous Curves, Daryl Thiessen for Rod Boyd and McCann Stables. Field of 6, race number 7 starts the late pick 4. Let's look at this field, and we'll start with 1 Ace 44 Daisy. What a dominant win last time out. Now Ace 44 Daisy is up in class, but won by 7 1/4. Was racing at Mohawk and things weren't going very well, so now comes in here for a second start. Certainly dominant last time, so Ace 44 Daisy in this class, but still fits well compared to where she was racing before that last start here. And Ace 44 Daisy, that was a career best, a 55-4 win. Ace 44 Daisy is on the board at even money. Number 2, Big Diamond, is one that has some back class, and Big Diamond, 8-year-old mare that is only making a 4th start of the year, but is one that last raced January the 19th, so had 3 starts in January and has been off a bit of while. But look at that qualifier, 27-1 final quarter in the qualifier, to suggest that maybe Big Diamond is ready to roll. You get Sammy Filia for Robert Kyle Fellows at a better price than the favorite. Big Diamond at 5-1 might be the value play on the board. Others, number 4, Black to Reality, has been racing consistently well. It's tough to leave off the top 3. Has a run of top 3 finishes. Black to Reality, Austin Sorey for Mary Landberg, and is 10 out of 12 in the top 3 on the year. And one more is number 3, B3PO, who's also been racing well, but you can't include them all, and B3PO does get a better post than the last couple, so maybe he's one that can step up off that 3rd last time out. B3PO, Scotty Quilliver, Ken Oliver, is 7-2. Gates rolling for the seventh. Ace 44 Daisy. Big Diamond on the inside. B3PO and Black to Reality in the center. On the outside, first Philly chip. And Dangerous Curves. Field for the seventh race. He is at the start of the rough, and Black to Reality, Big Diamond, Ace 44 Daisy. Those are the first three to get out. Then first Philly chip, B3PO, and Dangerous Curves is back trailing the field. And they race around that first turn. Big Diamond into the backstretch, trying to take lead from Ace 44 Daisy, but now has to take back as Ace 44 Daisy using that post one advantage to take the lead. Black to Reality still driving on the outside. Big Diamond is racing third. Then it is first Philly Chip and B3PO and Dangerous Curves and Black to Reality at 5-1 made the front. Ace 44 Daisy for now electing to stay in the pocket, and Big Diamond is racing third, and fourth is first Philly Chip. And then it is B3PO and Dangerous Curves, and now Ace 44 Daisy has come right back out and looking to reclaim the lead off of Black to Reality. Ace 44 Daisy's on top. Black to Reality now on the outside. First Philly Chip on the inside. Fourth is Big Diamond. Then it is B3PO and Dangerous Curves. Three to the inside. And, well, actually 4 to the inside and 2 to the outside. 57-4 halftime. Ace 44 Daisy leads a length and a half over Black to Reality. First Philly Chip grinding first over, about 2 1/4 off the lead. Big Diamond is locked down to the inside fourth, and now B3PO is beamed out 3 wide, and Dangerous Curves is trailing the field. They hustle their way by 3/4. Ace 44 Daisy 1-5 favorite, the one to beat, 127 1/3. Ace 44 Daisy, Black to Reality, and then it is first Philly Chip, B3PO, Big Diamond on the inside, and Dangerous Curves. Ace 44 Daisy on down the stretch route they come. Ace 44 Daisy, and the daisies are in full bloom. Ace 44 Daisy, Black to Reality is second, and then it is first Philly Chip, Big Diamond, 156 flat. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race 7, 1 Ace 44 Daisy. It is the driving double for Brett McDonald. 5-year-old Dally Bay mare, owned by Ron Nopes and Charles Gazzola. Jared Mans, the trainer. Third win of the year for Ace 44 Daisy, 13th lifetime. Seventh race payouts, 1 Ace 44 Daisy, 260, 210, 210. 4 Black to Reality, 310, 220. 5 First Philly Chip, 240. $2 exactor, 770. Dollar try, 1075. Dollar super, 30, 30. 20-cent super, 606. Seventh race, order of finish from the top, 145236. That's 145236 on the bottom. Field for race number 8 on parade. 1, CF Saving Grace. G. Harris for Jacob Roberts. Number 2 is Snake Eyes, Hanover Austin Sorry for Darrell Laver, Leanne Davidson, and James Grant, and Adrian Sharma. 3, Laces All In, Travis Henry for Courtney Robson. 4 is DG's Magic Moment, Wayne McLean for Beverly Rice. 5 is Jam Outspoken, Daryl Thiessen for Don DeVries and Alexa Nikolic. And number 6 is Tillman's Wish, Scott Kohler for James McConnell. Field of 6, race number 8. Well, let's get a look at this field. I'm going to start with number 2, Snake Eyes Hanover. This is the bottom class. Fillies and mares claiming winners under purse of 4,500. Snake Eyes Hanover, certainly the last couple races at London didn't go well. Although, look at last race, battled hard, was out at the half, and then 3 wide at 3/4. Did finish 6th, but beat only 2 3/4. So it's actually better than it looks. Snake Eyes Hanover, and also one that was a winner at London March the 24th. And Snake Eyes Hanover, you get Austin Sorry, who's having a good night. Austin Sorry for Darrell Laver. Well, Austin's having a good year so far with a 325 driving average. Snake Eyes Hanover is on the board at even money. Number 3, Leases All In, equipment change. Can't See Back to Blind Bridle. Was 3rd last time out, and Leases All In. Maybe can build off of that 3rd last race and get into the winner's circle. Has 1 win on the year. Had 5 last year. Leases All In. Travis Henry for Courtney Robson. 8-5. 1, CF Saving Grace. Boy, that last race, you just want to take a pen and just stroke it off the page. Post 8 never got into the race, but CF Saving Grace was beaten only half a length to start before that, and now gets the inside post. Maybe CF Saving Grace and Jay Harris can rebound for Jacob Roberts. 5-1. And up for DG's Magic Moment has not had a lot of magic this year. Had a good year last year, but this year things have just not come easily. DG's Magic Moment, Wayne McLean. This is one that I've seen in the past race a lot better than she is this year. Just maybe DG's Magic Moment can get it rolling for a minor share here, because after the first 3, the next 3, it's hard to separate them, but I'll give DG's Magic Moment a slight nod, and is right now on the board at 15-1. Gate is rolling for the 8th. CF Saving Grace, Snake Eyes Hanover on the inside. In the center, Leases All In, DG's Magic Moment. On the outside, Jam Outspoken, Tillman's Wish. It's a field of 6. It's race number 8. field for the 8th race. Gathering speed approaching the start. They're at the start of the rough. DG's Magic Moment. Lisa's all in. And J-Mode Spoken. Then Snake Eyes Hanover CF Saving Grace now drive through on the inside. And now is going to take over third. As fourth is Snake Eyes Hanover. Then Lisa's all in. And Tobin's Wish. But right now it is DG's Magic Moment who has the magic early. Leads at a length and a half. But now coming on the outside. Snake Eyes Hanover. Snake Eyes Hanover rolling on the outside. Is going to come on and clear to the front. DG's Magic Moment is second. Jam Outspoken is third. And then CF Saving Grace. Lisa's All In is in fifth. And Tobin's Wish is trailing. 28 seconds, the opening quarter. Snake Eyes Hanover, 4-5 favorite, has the lead for Austin Sorry at about 3 lengths right now. DG's Magic Moment, Jam Outspoken, and CF Saving Grace is fourth. Then Lisa's All In and Tobin's Wish. Snake Eyes Hanover off at 28 opening quarter. Races on past the half with a lead of about 4 1/4 lengths and halftime 57-3. DG's Magic Moment second. Jam Outspoken is third. Then CF Saving Grace is racing position to fourth. Then fifth to the outside is Lisa's All In. And Tobin's Wish is sixth. Snake Eyes Hanover on down the backstretch they go. Has a lead of about 5 or 6 now over DG's Magic Moment. Jam Outspoken on the outside now is moving up and trying to take over second and grab it from DG's Magic Moment. Racing fourth is Lisa's All In. Then CF Saving Grace and Tobin's Wish. Snake Eyes Hanover leading by 3/4 in 1:26.1. But is slowing a bit, and DG's Magic Moment is closing the gap, and racing third is JM Outspoken, and then Lisa's All In on down the stretch drive for Snake Eyes Hanover. Still leads it by about 3, though. As they come on to the finish, Snake Eyes Hanover is going to win. DG's Magic Moment second, then third goes to Lisa's All In over JM Outspoken. 157-1. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race 8, number 2, Snake Eyes Hanover. Fourth driving win on the evening for Austin Sorry. Snake Eyes Hanover, a 5-year-old betting line bay mare, owned by Leanne Davison and James Grant and Adrian Sharma. Daryl Laver, the trainer. Third win on the year for Snake Eyes Hanover, 14th lifetime. 157-1. Eighth race payouts to Snake Eyes Hanover, 380, 280, 220. For DG's Magic Moment, 370, 223. Lisa's All In, 210. $2 exactor, 22.40. Dollar try, 18.80. Dollar super, 53.90. 20-cent super, 10.78. Eighth race, order finish from the top 513246. That's 513246 on the bottom. field for the ninth on Parade 1. You wait, I'll go first. Scott Colliver, Alain Fillon, and Pierre Petalou. Number 2, They Make Us Better. Travis Gulliver, Jason Woodward, and JC and Joshua Woodward. And 3 is Private Dan, Steve Houdon for Laura Toscani. 5 is Artistically Simple Todd Ratchford for Ken Ellis and Danielle Delamere, and Kenny and Jim Ellis sharing in ownership. 4 is 5-Star Lou, Travis Henry for Sean Stacy, and Landmark 17 Racing, and Steve Downey and Dan Mogridge and Asa Lotnan. Number 7, Lucky Dancer, Daryl Thiessen for Rod Boyd and Jefferson Davis. Number 6, Geronimo Creek, Sammy Filia for Barry Bird and Debbie Bird. It's a field of 7 for race number 9. Let's get a look at this field. I'm going to start with number 4, 5-Star Lou, because one that I think now second start off of the layoff. This is one that won 4 out of 8 times last year, and a mile of 55 and 1 victory at Grand River of those 4 wins. Just one start this year, but look, did finish up with a 56 and 2 back half, and so 5-Star Lou is probably going to be able to get off the gate a little bit better here now the second time off of the layoff. And just overall, I think 5-Star Lou stands out as the one to beat. So do the players, 3 to 5 on the board. Travis Henry for Sean Stacy. Number 1, You Wait, I'll Go First, is one that has the inside again and was second from an inside post last time out, and that was in this class. One thing to note, though, You Wait, I'll Go First has just 1 win in 15 starts, but is 5 out of 10 in the top 3 on the year. So from the inside, can be a contender 3 to 1. Number 7, Lucky Dancer, not lucky in the post draw, and so far in 3 starts this year, were 3 off the layoff, because I had a couple starts back January, February, but 3 off the layoff. Hasn't done very much, but this is one that last year as a 2-year-old had 3 wins in 6 starts. Maybe Lucky Dancer could get more into gear here. Tried Mohawk last race. That didn't go well. Did not fare well in 2 starts here before that. Lucky Dancer, Daryl Thiessen for Rod Boyd. Looking for some of last year's fine form. Lucky Dancer is on the board right now at 24 to 1. And number 2, They Make Us Better. Well, we'll need to be better than last race because it was 8th. But look, beat this class only 2 races ago. Last 4 races, 1 good race and 3 that weren't good at all. So lacks consistency, but at least we did see this horse beat this class only 2 starts back. They Make Us Better. Travis Cullen for Jason Woodward is on the board at 8 to 1. Number 4, 5-Star Lou, is the 2 to 5 betting favorite. Gate is rolling for the 9th. You Wait, I'll Go First. And they make us better on the inside. On the center, Private Dance, 5-star Lou, artistically simple. To the outside, Geronimo Creek, Lucky Dancer. Field of 7 for the ninth race. Is at the start of the rough, Lucky Dancer, 5-star Lou. You Wait, I'll Go First, and then Artistically Simple. They Make Us Better in Private Dance, and trailing is Geronimo Creek, but Lucky Dancer is going to dance out and get the lead. You Wait, I'll Go First is going second right now. Well, now third, because second is 5-star Lou, who's pressing on the outside. 5-star Lou now is going to clear to the front of her long shot Lucky Dancer, who's second in the pocket. And then You Wait, I'll Go First is going third. They Make Us Better is fourth, and racing position fifth is Private Dance. Then Geronimo Creek and Artistically Simple trailing 28-3 opening quarter. 5-star Lou, 1-9 on the board, has the lead of her Lucky Dancer, who's 50-1. You Wait, I'll Go First is third. They Make Us Better, Geronimo Creek and Private Dance, and trailing is Artistically Simple. Up to the half they come, and it is 5-star Lou with a lead of a length and a half. Lucky Dancer on the inside. You Wait, I'll Go First is working on the outside and is working first over. And that half 59, they head into the backstretch. They Make Us Better is fourth on the inside. Geronimo Creek is on the outside fifth. Then Artistically Simple and Private Dance on down the backstretch off of 59 half, and it is still 5-star Lou over Lucky Dancer. Length and a half back and still biding time of the pocket. And then wide, 3 deep, Geronimo Creek has come on to take over third. They Make Us Better on the inside, and You Wait, I'll Go First in the center of the track. But 5-star Lou is still sharp, 3/4, 127-1. 5-star Lou, Lucky Dancer. They Make Us Better in Geronimo Creek, and You Wait, I'll Go First on down the stretch drive they come. Lucky Dancer trying to pull the big upset over 5-star Lou. Lucky Dancer on the outside. 5-star Lou is trying to find some more. Lucky Dancer. 5-star Lou holds off a charging Lucky Dancer. They Make Us Better. Geronimo Creek, 155-3. Back in front of the winner of race 9, it is number 4, 5-star Lou. Travis Henry, the winning driver for trainer Sean Stacy. Landmark 17 Racing owns, along with Stephen Downey and Dan Mogridge and Asa Lawton. 5-star Lou's a 3-year-old Dancin' Lou, Bay Gelding. First win of the year. 5th lifetime for 5-star Lou. Ninth race, payouts 4, 5-star Lou, 210, 210, 210, 7 lucky to answer 1180 and 1480, and 2 they make us better 540. $2 exactor 43.90. Dollar try 79.75. Dollar super 330.25. 20-cent super 66.05. Ninth race. Order of finish from the top. 5371642. That's 5371642 on the bottom. for the 10th on parade 1, Darlin Delectra, Daryl Cheeson for Robert Reed and Mike Ellison, Kim Lisanchuk. Number 2 is Broken, Sammy Filia for Mary Ratchford. Number 3, Mystic, Wild Rose, Scott Quiller for Melissa Lamoureux. 4 is Shemar's Lady Havoc, Jason Ryan for Sheila Lewis. 5 is Sports Duchess, Travis Henry for Gerard Demers and Tag Incorporated. Number 6, Stonebridge Drama, it's Brett McDonough for Jared Mann and Allison Hepburn. Number 7, Claire by Emma, Steve Houdon for Guy Chrétien. 8 is Waiting on a Woman, Travis Gulliver, Jody Cullen and Ron Cullen. And 9 is Gimme a Corona, Austin Sorry for Mitchell Tierney and Lynn Cameron. Field of 9, race number 10, Steve Houdon drives 7, Clotham by Emma. Let's get a look at this field for the 10th and final dash. We'll start with 1, Darlin Delectra, who's a delicious 9-1. Look, did win here last time out. And Darlin Delectra is one that raced really well last year, 15 top 2s in 30 starts. This year hasn't been as good, but maybe last race is a sign of Darlin Delectra coming on, a veteran mare that I think has enough ability in here if things go her way to come back and win back-to-back races. Daryl Thiessen for Robert Reed. Darlin Delectra, 9-1. Number 8, Waiting on a Woman, has to deal with post 8, but last race had post 7, third beaten 4 lengths, and Waiting on a Woman is also one that overall 5 wins in 13 starts on the year. Racing out of the power barn of Jody Cullen, Waiting on a Woman is 5-2. Number 9, Gimme a Corona, 8 out of 12 in the top 2 on the year. Now has to deal with a trailer post and wasn't as good last time out. But overall, Gimme a Corona is one I've seen race well many times. And, well, Austin Sorey is having a rolling night. Gimme a Corona. Austin Sorey for Mitchell Tierney is on the board at 5-1. And number 5, Sports Duchess. Well, Sports Duchess made breaks in each of the last couple, so qualified. Good qualifier, especially quick in the back half of the qualifier. Sports Duchess was a really good earner last year, more than 70,000 in 38 starts. And this year, Sports Duchess has been pretty good, has 3 wins on the year. Sports Duchess, if she stays flat, I think she fits really well in this spot. Sports Duchess, 6-5. It's tough to take 6-5 on one that broke in each of the last couple of starts. But also, look, March the 26th was in the preferred class. In fact, you go back to March 5th at London, third beaten 2 lengths in the preferred class. Sports Duchess certainly fits well, but there's that big if, the couple of breaks. 6-5 on Sports Duchess. Gate is rolling for the 10th. Darlin Delectra, Broken, Mystic, Wild Rose on the inside. In the center is Shimar's Lady Havoc and Sports Duchess. To the outside, Stonebridge Drama, Clodagh by Emma, Waiting on a Woman. And the second tier, Gimme a Corona. It's a field of 9 for the 10th race. Field for the 10th in the stretch, gathering speed approaching the start. They're at the start of the rough, and Mystic Wild Rose comes out with Stonebridge Drama and Clodagh by Emma, and then Darlin Delectra, Broken, and Sports Duchess, and Gimme a Corona from the second tier. Then it is Waiting on a Woman and Shimar's Lady Havoc, but Darlin Delectra has the lead on into the backstretch. Broken is racing second. Mystic Wild Rose is third. Stonebridge Drama on the outside fourth, and then Gimme a Corona, and Clodagh by Emma is sixth. Then Waiting on a Woman, Sports Duchess, and Shimar's Lady Havoc. And now Mystic Wild Rose and Scotty Coulter is taking the lead. Darlin Delectra at 15 to 1 is racing second. Stonebridge Drama is on the outside racing third. Then Broken is fourth, and fifth on the outside is Clodagh by Emma. Then it is racing on the outside sixth, Waiting on a Woman, and seventh is Gimme a Corona. On the outside eighth is Shimar's Lady Havoc, and Sports Duchess is trailing the field. Of a 28 and 1 opening quarter, they race past the half in 57 and 2. Mystic Wild Rose and Darlin Delectra is getting a trip on the inside. Stonebridge Drama working first over is second right now as Darlin Delectra is third, and Waiting on a Woman is not waiting, is out 3 wide and coming, and Clodagh by Emma center of the track. Then it is Shimar's Lady Havoc and Broken from the backfield. Sports Duchess is looking to sweep the field, and Gimme a Corona. Sports Duchess is coming from last and is out 4 wide. And also driving in the center of the track is Stonebridge Drama. Down to the inside is Mystic Wild Rose and Waiting on a Woman. Then fifth is Darlin Delectra, then Shimar's Lady Havoc and Clodagh by Emma, and Gimme a Corona and Broken. They're racing 4 across the track, 3/4, 126 and 4. Sports Duchess, Waiting on a Woman, and then Stonebridge Drama and Mystic Wild Rose and Darlin Delectra up the inside, but Sports Duchess from last to first to take the last, and Waiting on a Woman was second. Then Shimar's Lady Havoc and close for fourth, 156 and 1. Back in front of us, the winner of race 10, 5 Sports Duchess, Travis Henry, with the driving double. Sports Duchess, 7-year-old sports writer bay mare, owned by Tag Incorporated and Gerard Demers. Gerard's also the trainer. It's the 4th win this year, 31st lifetime for Sports Duchess. 10th race payouts 5 Sports Duchess 290, 230, 210. 8 Waiting on a Woman 360, 320. 4 Shemar's Lady Havoc 1220. $2 exact 1170. Dollar try 122.70. 20-cent high five 1,022.86. Double of 4 and 5 450 on a $2 ticket. 20-cent pick 4 254. 20-cent pick 5 7.99. The 10th race order finish from the top is 786 314 925. Once again, from the top down, 786 314 925 at the bottom. Well, fans, that concludes the live harness racing program for this Sunday evening. Action resumes on Thursday. First race, 6:35 p.m. Buenas noches, amigos. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shana.